Well, chat, things just keep being crazy. We have some interesting things to talk about tonight. Wowee. And I figured hatching some eggs would be the easiest way to talk about it. But yeah, we've... I don't even know where to begin. I'm like overwhelmed. Do I talk about the scrapped evolution? Do I talk about the Anaheim Worlds promotional art, which hints to the fact that the starters are just the Gen 6 starters? What do I talk about first? I don't know. Oh yeah, Pocket just launched. Like just launched. Has anybody downloaded Pocket? Still trying to get Meloetta done. I just completed my decks for Blueberry the other day, so I'm getting closer myself. So Blueberry's down, then I gotta worry about Kitakami and then Paldea, but I am slowly working on it. It's such a pain in the butt, chat. It is an insane pain in the butt. But yeah, has anybody downloaded Pokemon Pocket? I don't know if I want to. Is it worth it? I guess I'll ask. Is it worth it? Would you recommend? Why couldn't we just have the in-game decks? That's what I'm asking. They're essentially making everybody complete the Pokédex twice. Yeah, I see a lot of posts every day about people grinding out Meloetta. You're all valid. Respect the grind. I have to charge my phone. Okay. Yeah, there's... Again, chat, I don't even know where to start. There's been so many insane leaks tonight. Also, it's wild to watch, like, misinformation spread in real life. Like, in real time. So one of those, like, Twitter blue dipshits posted about an angel and devil Pokemon that were scrapped. But it's the Sweet Kiss and the Spite animations. They're not scrap Pokemon. Do people even play these games? Yeah, I retweeted it because it's like, this guy is an idiot. This guy is a real idiot. Guys, no way! No way! Scrapped Angel and Devil Pokemon! Oh, wait. Literally just the Spite Devil and the Sweet Kiss Angel. No way! Pokemon fans not actually playing Pokemon games? Preposterous. Those are really cute, by the way. The Sweet Kiss Angel and the Spite little, like, imp. They're very fun. Spite and Sweet Kiss are not typically moves you ever really use. But, like, come on, man. At least maybe, like, do a small Google search before you post to your giant following. But we got a ton of... We actually got some Gen 7 stuff this time. I know in the last discussions of the Giga Leak, we talked about how little there was for Sun and Moon. Turns out, that's not true. And we got character sheets for basically every character. Maybe when more people show up, I'll go over them. Can you believe that Hapu is supposed to be 8? I deadass thought that was a grown woman. I thought she was just a small adult, not an 8-year-old. So I don't know what's going on anymore, apparently. I don't know what's going on anymore. She seemed like wise to me, like I don't know, I always thought she was just a short adult. Also, I decided to do Purloin because I didn't want to make a thumbnail for a different Pokemon. If you want some real honesty right now. I mean, I still need Purloin, so... I think one of the craziest things is that they scrapped an evolution, and of all the typing, all the types that they could have gone with for an evolution, they were gonna go with flying. That's just crazy to me. Not steel, not dragon, not bug, flying. Wait, are Cass's kids singing in this version? I miss Cass, man. What a great character. I have Taking It Slow, chill and cozy autumn video game mix. Speaking of flying types. Or guys that can fly. Let me go. I mean, stuff is still coming out right now. Huh, no way. Dive was supposed to come back in Sun and Moon, specifically for cave diving. Why has Dive been cut from, like, every game? This looks sick! No. That's... What was the other game diving was cut from? Was it X and Y? I think diving was supposed to be an X and Y too, and they also cut that. These types of things that get cut, it's so obvious a time issue. Cave diving would have been so cool. A lot of insane concept art has come out too. Well, let's hope I can get Purloin tonight. I hate that I have to look at Purloin standing up. But yeah, basically, the flying evolution was scrapped because it resembled a fan design too much. That's very interesting, by the way. A fan design. I wonder if every time they create a Pokemon, they go out and look and see if there's any fan designs that are too similar. What's up, everybody? We're comfy, shiny hunting Purloin and talking about a lot of the still ongoing leaks coming out right now. We're talking about the fact that they scrapped a flying type evolution. Also, you'll never guess why they scrapped Mega Jinx. Take a guess as to why they scrapped Mega Jinx. No way! Yellow chicken Pokemon in Gen 2! We were robbed! Yeah, Rare, absolutely. I mean, Mega Jinx was really ugly, so I think they spared us, actually. Mega Jinx was actually really, like, whoever designed that was not on their A game. That thing was oogly. Honestly, the reason stated that it should have been cut because it was so damn ugly. And there's more concept art of it that came out, and it's still ugly. Also, chat, you remember this Beta Tyrant? You will not believe the reason that they changed it. The reason they changed Beta Tyrant was because they thought it looked too much like Agumon from Digimon. That was the reason stated. Very funny. Agumon. I mean, I like the final version of Tyrant more. The dark brown works a lot better than that, like, clay color. But to see, like, a Game Freak acknowledge Agumon's existence in any way is just very... like, they do know. But yeah, if you haven't seen Mega Jinx, chat, this is what it looks like. Hideous. I don't like the blue. The chest is goofy. Is she supposed to be wearing, like, sunglasses? This thing is awful. I hate it. Detestable. I'm so glad that doesn't exist. Wait, what are you posting? Oh, Ku is pissed that he's not the center of attention for this leak. That's so embarrassing. These are like grown adults. It's a grown-ass man upset he's not getting attention on the internet. Yeah, Rare, actually you're right. Why does Jinx's hair actually kind of look like Alolan Diglett and Doug Trio? You're onto something. Wow, Ku is actively lying. That's so funny. If I had a nickel for every time he just spread misinformation, I'd have a good chunk of change. So he's claiming that other people have the main hacker's leaks, which the hacker is saying is false. What a surprise. Something, something, you really think people would do that? Go on the internet and tell lies? Also, of course, take everything we're talking about, like, it's all real information, but a lot of stuff that's coming out right now is machine translated. Because obviously all the documents are in Japanese. So there's probably some details and things that are not correct. Also, make sure you don't take anything Centro says or any of those big Twitter people that are posting some of this. They will often just post complete misinformation and then leave it up. Because they don't care. So that's my warning. There's a lot of stuff in the Sun and Moon character bios that are absolutely insane. It just, Faba's was like... Yeah, so shall we talk about the Anaheim leak? Which, chat, that blew my mind. Of all the things to come out of this leak, I'm almost kind of scared to show it, because this is like future material. This is not something that's cut from the past. This is something that has not happened yet. I'm surprised they have the art done already. Like, this event is August of next year. I guess it always surprises me how far in advance they have this stuff scripted and done. I guess I'll show it. Please don't kill me, Nintendo. I'm frightened. Let me find it. Also, I gotta show you guys the beta spiky-eared Pichu. Some of them are very funny. Oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about, Chad. This is insane. Pikachu and Raichu were supposed to have a fire-type regional form. That would have cooked! Ugh, there's a timeline too. I'm gonna be sick. But yeah, I found it. Whoops, I did not mean to move the chat. Yeah, here's a look at the Anaheim art for Worlds of next year. Does that say 05? Was this made in... The date is cut off. I also just realized Froakie is, like, sudsed up. But yeah, chat, you notice anything peculiar about this image? You notice that Fennekin, Chespin, and Froakie here. Guess what streamer? Guess what streamer has been predicting the Gen 6 starters this entire time? Take a guess. It's me! It was me! Guess which streamer has been, predicting that they were just gonna go with Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. Which this still doesn't confirm anything, of course, but... Like... Come on. Yeah, Murkrow, Machamp, and Meowth. My favorite starter, Toad's cool. This art is cute, by the way. I like this Pikachu design more than the Pikachu design of last year. Or this year. It's still this year! They had this out. I can't believe this was in here. This is insane. But, I saw a lot of people were upset over this. Like, I thought it made perfect sense for them to just go back to the original Gen 6 starters. But I saw people being, like, genuinely upset. Insane. No. No. I don't know, it makes sense to me. Like, the Gen 6 starters didn't really even get a good shake in their own game. The Mega Evolutions went to Gen 1. I didn't mean to hit my microphone, my bad. I can't believe that art is in there. I did not think that we were gonna see stuff that actually... Because the leaker has consistently said they're not gonna leak PLZA or Gen 10 stuff. Yeah, I think the art is pretty fitting for Anaheim, like California. Meowth driving is also very funny. Is Meowth on the right side? No. Even Chespin has a little jacket on. I can't believe that art is in there. Yeah, but it's Anaheim, not Japan. He doesn't have a license, they're gonna crash. Meowth is not licensed in the state of California. Yeah, that's actually like... The logo kind of looks like In-N-Out's logo. I just looked at that. That looks like, it literally looks like a burger joint. The sign looks like a burger joint. But yeah, it's... I don't know why people are, like, surprised by this. Let's see, there's also stuff in regarding the 30th anniversary. Pokemon is planning a physical event alongside Worlds 2026. So this stuff is planned for years ahead. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but it's still, like, kind of wild to wrap your head around. What's up, Cacturn? We were just talking about the, insane fact that the Anaheim Worlds art is in the leak, and that the starters are gonna be Gen 6, probably. So let's see. Pokemon is planning a physical event alongside Worlds 2026 and catering more into esports. I feel like we already knew that. I feel like they've increased their presence with VGC and TCG every year. Oshawott or Rowlet? I would go with Rowlet, that's what I went with. Hisui Decidueye is fun. But that fact doesn't surprise me, like, TPCI or Game Freak wanting to increase Pokemon's hold on esports, I think makes a lot of sense. There's also concept art. Oh, that's the... I'm dumb. That's San Francisco. Which is where they... That's why they announced Worlds 2 years... For 2 years. Look at the little Gyarados in the pond. So, are they just gonna have a huge venue in San Francisco for all this? Because this looks like a big production. No way! Majority Gen 1 Pokemon! No way! Gengar! Charizard! They're breaking new ground! At least Semi-Sage is there. When the world needed him most. Semi-Sage confirmed for PLZA? But yeah, I guess that'll be in San Francisco in 2026. So they're planning a big event for the anniversary. That's really interesting that we're already getting, like, little details about what they want to do for the anniversary. Maybe when this gets not machine translated, there'll be more details. Okay, let me read it off. It'll be held in conjunction with World Championships during the same period. Worlds will be for players, while Mistral will be for the general public. That's the project name. They always have to have, like, a project. A quirky little project name. We have commissioned 2 pieces of art for 2026, the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. As always, the World Championships will have key art for the tournament event, so I guess that's not done yet. And then a larger event for the general public. Okay, so they want the two pieces of art to be related. So whatever the San Francisco World's art will look like, it'll resemble this project art. So if they're gonna go with Ray, maybe Rayquaza will be in there? I don't know. Other brands are gonna collaborate, release products. Going forward, the theme of World Championships art will shift from location-inspired to esports. Interesting. What's up, Rescue Squad? I kind of like the location-based art, though. Like, that's fun. I think turning it super serious esports would be kind of not as fun. We're talking about 2026 Pokemon 30th anniversary stuff right now, chat. This has been a weird day. Wow. Dada Zarude concept art. Exciting stuff. Oh, you want to see the concept art for the beta Gen 5 gym leaders? Clay's a little fella. Clay's just like a little guy. Drayden looks about the same. I feel like Silent and his brothers look very young here. I think in the games they look like young adults. Here they're obviously like 10. Yeah, I kind of like Lenora's design better. Most of these I see why they were beta designs, but Lenora's is kind of like better. Bryson's design is really boring. Look at Berg. Berg looks so smug. Okay, what is this? Hold on, is this shiny? No. Lisa looks about the same. Iris looks pretty different. She's got the same, like, attitude, though. Skyla looks... See, that Skyla I could believe is Latina. The Skyla we got is absolutely not. That's something I've noticed. When we talk about the Gen 7 character sheets, I notice they often assign, like, races to characters who just don't look anything like what the character sheet says they look like. Which they're all beta, to be fair. Like, Lily says she originally had black hair. We'll get to the... There's so much to get to, chat. I'm, like, overwhelmed. Here's the first Pokemon that were made for Gen 4, by the way. 2 of them you'll recognize. One of them was taken out back and eliminated. Beta Vulpix was in the Gen 1 beta, too. So they really wanted to do a baby Vulpix. It's crazy that baby Vulpix got cut twice, chat. This thing got cut twice. Yeah, leave it to Nintendo to shadow drop Xenoblade port out of nowhere on a random Tuesday morning. We ain't ever getting the Switch 2. We are never getting the Switch 2. So I guess those 3 were the first made for Gen 4. Honestly, I don't mind that they cut Baby Vulpix. I don't know. It's whatever. Oh no. See, if I already didn't have a low opinion of Centro blatantly posting misinformation and leaving it up, him saying that Emma is their favorite character from X and Y would definitely give me the side eye. This concept art is foul. The heels. Get this character out of here, dude. Get this character out of here. E. Oh yeah, you want to see what's under Mimikyu's disguise, chat? It's just a little tiny, like, fella. Not that exciting, honestly. Also, I think this is Mimikyu's shiny design sheet. There's a few shiny design sheets. But yeah, that's what Mimikyu looks like. It's just a little, like, black, goopy ghost. There is a shiny design sheet for Palkia, too, and it's like, you guys willingly chose these colors for Palkia? What? Also, it looks like Pokemon Z was originally supposed to happen. There's a design document that says Zygarde's design... It's Zygarde's design document that explicitly mentions that it was supposed to get additional forms in the Z version. Like, we all knew this. we all knew this, but to have it in words, like, confirmed is pretty crazy. That they did, in fact, plan for a Pokemon Z version. It's just a text document, not terribly interesting. What's up, Benny? Let's see. We talked about the flying type evolution, which, that is so crazy, man. I can't believe of all the types that they were planning for a new evolution, they were gonna go with flying. Again, this is machine translated, so some of this is probably incorrect, but I'll read it out. Flying type evolution was canned after being told the design is similar to a design created by a fan. It was decided that the design costs would be very high. We will put on hold until we can determine the importance of the new Pokemon. The reason why Mega Jinx was cut was stupid. I mean, it makes sense to me. They should have cut it because it was so damn ugly. Yeah, you would think dragon, right? You'd think dragon or maybe steel. But they were gonna go with flying. Yeah, imagine being the fan that designed a flying type evolution and that's why it got canned. That would actually probably put them in danger. Pokemon fans are so unhinged. Maybe it's for the best that that's not in there. Because that person would probably end up getting harassed. There's no picture. I wish there was a picture of the flying type evolution, but there's not. There is not. Also, nothing really, visually interesting about this design document, but it says that Pikachu... What's interesting about this is that Pikachu is included. Pikachu and Raichu were originally planned to have Fire-type regional forms. Man. Fire-type Pikachu sounds so cool. I think this is for Alola. 2014. Because a lot of this stuff is coming out for Sun and Moon, so they probably scrapped that and went with Alolan Raichu, who I like, but I don't know, Psychic is kind of boring. Fire sounds infinitely more interesting. Psychic is a type they pull out of their bag too often. Also, it's interesting that they scrapped having Pikachu getting a form, and they just went with Raichu. Imagine working on a Pokemon design and your boss tells you you can't use it because some rando on DeviantArt made something too similar. Do they, like, submit Pokemon for final approval, and if your Pokemon doesn't get approval, it just goes to the bin? You don't get a chance to, like, tweak the design? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. You design a Pokemon, you submit it, and if the boss doesn't like it, it doesn't get made. Oh yeah, these pictures are pretty funny. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Let me put them on screen. They're funny. They might look a little bit familiar. So, turns out, Sun and Moon had a scrapped raid mechanic. Nanu does have a design document. Also, Hapu is 8, Cacturn. I'll get to that in a second. We have design documents for pretty much every Gen 7 character, and some of them are buck wild. But this was going to be part of Survival Island. Facility design is an attraction that takes up an entire island. Giant mechanical Pokemon appear on the island and attack the player's Pokemon. The player controls the Pokemon to defeat the mechanical Pokemon and earn rewards. Players gather allies before landing on Survival Island. When one is defeated, another one immediately appears. Each player uses a team of 3 Pokemon in battle. The mechanical Pokemon are said to be stronger than regular Pokemon due to their mechanical nature. So that's how they changed it. Cacturn, I thought Hapu was a grown woman. I thought Hapu was, like, just a wise young adult. The fact that she's 8... I need Pokemon to stop putting such little children in their games. I still refuse to believe Rorik is 15, or 14. So they've been cooking up Dynamax adventures in raids for generations. Hapu doesn't talk like a kid, though. And also, there's short adults. You know, like, 4-foot-tall women exist. No, Hapu, absolutely, Cacturn. You're... I refuse to believe everybody thought Hapu was, like, a child. No way. Hapu is, like, a wise character that shows up, like, at the end of the game. She does not come off across as a child to me. Like, Acerola is clearly a child. But Hapu never struck me as a child. She doesn't talk like a child at all. Yeah, exactly, Cacturn. I'm glad somebody in here understands. This is like the Clay. Obviously, Clay was Japanese. Shaking my head. She even has like a grandma hat. She does not look like a child. She looks like a 4 foot tall, like, grandma. Or an auntie. She does not look like a child to me. Yeah, she kind of is like a sheriff. I guess when in doubt, when you're guessing a Pokemon character's age, go for like 5. Oh man, there's so much to get through, chat. There's so much to get through. Hold on, I gotta get some water. I'll be right back. And then we have plenty more to get through. Do not worry. Okay, I'm back. Where were we? If it said Hapu's 28, I would have believed it. Yeah, same. Absolutely. Alright, so check this one out, chat. Now, this one is pretty massive. And there's a lot of images. Give me a second. They used cast form. So, Sun and Moon had, where you could dress your Pokemon up. A scrapped feature. Look at, like, Kiss Onyx, by the way. Look, it's cast form. Cast form mentioned. Yay! Look at Pikachu's mustache. And Suicune's mustache. And Clown Nose. No! They took my ability away to put a clown nose on Suicune. No! That cast form is cool as frick. This needs to exist for real. Oh, cast form had little kitty whiskers. Well, I guess they're not whiskers. They're coming out of the side of its head. But, yeah, Sun and Moon had a scrapped mode where you could dress up your Pokemon. And they cut it. I do think some of the accessories on Suicune look a little bit busy. But, like, the Onyx is cool. Castform is cool. But yeah, there you go. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad that they cut that? Oh, man. Oh yeah, Pocket came out tonight. I keep forgetting that that actually released. Anybody gotten any cool pulls from Pocket? Well, what can they do, Galaxy? What's done is done. There's no plugging this leak. In fact, the leaker is still, like, not caught. They're still posting. Okay, I guess we'll go over the Gen 7 design documents. Some of these are insane. And remember, a lot of this was machine translated, so some of the details are probably incorrect. Japanese is a rather difficult language to translate. So, we're starting with Faba. Blah blah blah. Faba's evil. Yeah, we been knew. He's CEO's secretary. He also looks down on children and the opposite sex, Alolan people, and Pokemon. What a winner. What? So, basically he looks down on everybody else, I guess. But wait, it gets worse. He thinks Pokemon are dirty and won't touch them. He's a total yes-man for the CEO, but secretly looks down on his childish madness. That doesn't make sense. He has two sides. Inside Faba are two wolves. He's very smart, but not popular. I wonder why that is. I wonder if being a Pokemon-hating misogynist makes you not popular. That's crazy. Damn. He sometimes gets drunk on the fact that he is in charge of CEO's instructions, blah blah blah. Cold businessman. Uses a lot of foreign business jargon. Agenda, scheme, milestone. Why does that feel targeted? Why does that feel like some Game Freak employee wrote this disgruntled? CEO, LC, Post Branch. He knows all the CEO's plans and is in charge of them. He does not like to use his body or sweat. He is not good at Pokemon battles, then why is he kind of challenging in Ultra Moon? Faba's like the only character that gave me a hard time in that game. He's harder than Ultra Necrozma. His hobby is bullying his subordinates through power harassment and sexual harassment. God. I think Faba should be sent to the guillotine. I'm kind of glad that this wasn't really, like, expanded upon. I really don't need to see this type of stuff in a Pokemon game. He's married. How is... Oh, brother. He's married with wife and child in his home country. Arrested and fired from the Foundation. Holy shit, he actually was arrested. Let's go. Finally, one of these bad guys goes to jail. He's also 53. Dark, black, blonde hair. A little short. Imagine being this guy is the basis for this, like, predatory evil character in Pokemon. So there's Faba. There's a lot of German stuff on here, Cacturn. Lillian Lucamine and Gladian's page mentions a lot of German stuff. Machine translated. I guess I won't post all of these. Not all. There's so many here. Hala is 77. Inspired by Charles Bronson. Native American. Dark face with mustache. Daughter, son-in-law, grandchild, Pokemon are his family. The Elite Four Japanese names are insane. He later becomes one of the 4 heavenly kings of fighting. Which is their term for the Elite Four. The 4 heavenly kings. Yeah, the best partner I have is Snorlax's regional form? Does that indicate a Snorlax regional form got cut? And Coconut Crab. Crabominable. That has to be Crabominable, right? Or Crabrawler? Ugh, chat, I'll be honest. I don't remember Hala's team at all. I couldn't tell you what Pokemon Hala uses. His hobbies are looking at flyers for electrical appliances and watching his grandchildren grow up. Real. I too like looking at flyers for appliances. Hala's just like me. Man loves to find a good deal. I respect this. So that's Hala. Yeah, Pokemon jail confirmed. No kidding. Alright, Olivia. Also, a lot of the pronouns in this, like, did not get translated correctly. It refers to Olivia as he and Lusamine as he. So this machine translating couldn't even translate basic pronouns. The best partner I have is Image of Rock Wolf 2. Lycanroc. Ooh, I don't like this. Sexy older sister type. Whoa. I'm throwing up the Shack timeout right now. What do you mean, sexy older sister type? Why are they obsessed with, like, older sibling types? I don't want to see the word sexy next to sister at all. Time out. Born and raised in the Alola region, blah blah blah. She had a feud with her father and ran away from home. Kind of interesting. After her grandmother passed away, she renovated the house. Opened a shop and is a jewelry artist. Yes, that's in the game. Learned the ability to be a worthy bestower from her father, who is a gym leader, and her grandmother, who was a previous bestower. What is bestower? Her partner Pokemon are Rock Wolf 1 and 2. She planned on having both Lycanroc, I guess? Honest personality. Oh geez, what is this sentence? She has not yet resolved her conflict with her father, and as a result, she is a daddy's girl who unconsciously seeks a father and more in the opposite sex. That is an unhinged thing to put in your design document for a character in a Pokemon game. That is unhinged. She's looking for a man who does not resemble her strict and serious father. So she is a So she is a so-called loser who is easily drawn to bad men. Oh, okay. Real Housewives of Pokemon. Like, what's going on with this? Leave Olivia alone? Why are they writing this? That's so crazy. Olivia is 34. It also says Native American. Cute features, thick lips, and other dark features. Okay, yellow skin. I don't think that was translated correctly. Sexy short hair. Tall, about 185 centimeters. I don't know what that translates to feet. Thin but well built. I don't know who this model is, but that's the woman they chose for inspiration. I don't see it. I don't think that lady looks like Olivia at all. I like her skull and crossbones bikini top, though. That rules. What do I think of Neko Itsume 2? It's okay. I haven't gotten any new cats in like 2 days. I think the item pool is kind of too limited. Okay, who else is in here? I don't feel like I need to read, like, Mulane. Okay, we can do Nanu now. All these people are named after flowers, by the way. There's, like, stock images of flowers. And other, like, Hawaiian plants on every single one of these design docs. Let's see, the best partner I have is Persian in his regional form. A comical, dandy, and sad character. He is the grantor of Island 3 and the policeman who sold the village to Team Skull. Wait. He sold Po Town to Team Skull? You can just sell a town? Is that how that works? Here's the deed to the town, 21-year-old Guzma. I lost my place. He has a humorous and playful gestures and speaks in an elusive tone. His cheerful and he's not cheerful. Nanu is not cheerful. That is not a word I would use to describe Nanu. Cheerful and careless appearance is a bluff. His true feelings are cold and frosty. Yeah, there we go. He lost interest in others and does not open up. He has no interest in right or wrong and is not the type to willingly do evil, but he is ruthless and does not care about the misfortune of others if there is a reason. Damn. So, your standard police officer then. He has feelings for the weak and Pokemon and is considerate of the elderly and children and has affection for Pokemon. That's a redundant sentence. The police box, which is both his workplace and his residence, is full of Pokemon. The ones were abandoned by the villagers when the village was attacked. His partner Persian, who has shared good times and bad with him, is his emotional support. He is not afraid to use cruel means against people, but he challenges battles using Pokemon fair and square. Recognizing her potential in her relationship with him, he recommends Acerola to be Captain 7. His hobby is playing with the Meowth that he finds. His signature is his thumb. I don't know what that means. He is 50. 50 years old, Asian, always smiling, but his eyes give the impression of not smiling. That was changed. Dead eyes. Yellow skin, short hair. Bold colored eyes, distinctive features that are hunched back, and the scar on his arm. About 180 centimeters tall, but looks shorter. Medium build and middle age, the character resembles Takeshi Kitano. That's insane! Not my man Takeshi. Family none. She lives. See about the pronoun thing? It's not translating that correctly. She lives with many Pokemon and is like a cat lady. What? Takeshi is a Japanese comedian and actor. The infamous game Takeshi's Challenge is where I know him from. He basically had an old video game that was notorious for being impossible. And many YouTubers reviewed it. He's a pretty famous guy. Wait, what? There's more information here? He was born in Kanto. His parents were members of Team Rocket. What? He spends his time pondering the value of good and evil. I feel like that's a weird time period. Like, how long ago did Team Rocket take over Kanto for Nanu to be a child of 2 members? That's an insane detail to just throw in there. His family was arrested and he was taken in by relatives. That's actually genuinely interesting, huh? Just talking about him becoming a cop. He rescues the victim's infant child. Is this infant child supposed to be somebody? He was involved in a traffic accident while on patrol. Despite being injured himself, he rescues the victim's infant child and rushes around searching for an adoptive family for her in the village where the police station is located. Is that Acerola? However, no one comes forward to take the child whose identity is unknown. This causes him despair among the villagers. Using his meager savings, he leaves the infant child at a shelter that had just been built at the time. I can't read and navigate the bicycle at the same time. A man from Aether Foundation surrounded by Team Skull. The man uses the girl living at the shelter as a shield to pressure him into allowing an attack on the village. That girl has to be Acerola, right? Because I feel like Acerola just kind of wanders around. Doesn't really feel like she has a permanent family. I guess at some point I need to replay Sun and Moon, chat, because boy, do I not remember some of these some of the details. To Robbie, thanks for the raid. What's up, everybody? It's nice that we're getting stuff from Sun and Moon, because earlier when the leak stuff came out, Sun and Moon was notably absent from a lot of it, so it's cool to finally be getting stuff from Sun and Moon. How do you say her name? Kahili? Some of the celebrity inspirations that they use are very funny. Mom, you know who has a big character design document in Gen 7? Your mother. Why? Your mother character in Pokemon never has, like, any personality or character. The fact that they write out a huge design document for a character that gets no, like, love at all is so funny. I don't know, Galaxy. It depends on what people dig and find and post. Centro just reposts all this, remember? Centro isn't, like, cracking anything open himself. Well, thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Let me read you some of the highlights of the document about your mother in Sun and Moon. It's very funny. Your mom in Sun and Moon is 33. She moves here with the child, the protagonist. The protagonist's father, Pokemon trainer, not yet appeared. So your dad in Sun and Moon actually exists and is a trainer. You just never see him. So he's just like Norman, pretty much. Name a better combo than having a deadbeat dad in a Pokemon game. How's the hunting? Pretty slow. Purloin has been a big betrayer, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it has been a bit of a betrayer. But we're trying. Let's see. What else does it say about your mom? She was a former tour conductor and traveled around the country. Why are none of these details ever in the game? Nothing like the estranged relationship between the girl and her mother, the Foundation's representative. Interesting. So, did they originally intend for the player character and their mom to be a foil to Lily and Lusamine? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. Yeah, comfy shiny hunting's the best. Yeah, your mom in Sun and Moon has a huge design document. For some reason, even though she has, like, next to no character and very few lines. It seems like your mom might be a deadbeat mom as well. She is busy with part-time job and dancing and is never home. Even if she's there, she is asleep. It's been 3 months since I came to Alola. The shifting pronouns in this machine-translated document are really funny. The moving boxes haven't been put away. The part-time job is not so much to help the family's finances, but rather to seek excitement. The player character's mom doesn't give a frick. Also, this is something that was pointed out that this is very obvious now that it's pointed out, but your mom has a Meowth, you know, to emphasize that they have Alolan forms. It's gonna be different from the Meowth you see in the world. Also, Meowth looks after the house. He's the guard cat. So they basically gave your mom a Meowth so you would look at it and be like, wow, that's different from the Meowth in the grass. I mean, that makes sense, right? Hopefully I get the shine. Yeah, we'll see, Benny. I have not had any luck with Purloin. I hatched Lunatone not too long ago. That was fun. But Purloin is a betrayer. Also, your mom is 33. Did I mention that? And 162 centimeters. Okay, I guess we'll move on to Kukui, who is 32. I guess that makes sense. He's 33, 175 centimeters. Muscular, period. Wearing a white coat, yep. Marlin. He's the same age as Marlin. Marlene. Marlene. Justin, I've noticed that too. Pokemon characters, getting these design docs and seeing how young all these Pokemon characters actually skew is kind of, like, sad. Like, man. They really love employing children in the Pokemon universe. They got 10-year-olds in the gym, 8-year-olds in the Elite Four. Crazy. Rorik is apparently 14. They got kids working in the mines. Let's see. They say anything else about Kukui? They talk about the royal mask, so that was intended from the start. He himself has no intention of hiding his true identity. Well, that changed. They turned that into a little joke. Yeah, Kukui and Burnett are cute. I agree, Cacturn. Construction of the Pokemon League. Okay, so that was always intended. Some of the stuff is the machine translating is very weird. The doctor never laughs, so the truth is unknown. That's so ominous. The doctor. This is when he becomes acquainted with red and green. I saw red and green and I clapped. Relationships with other individuals. Hara the Giver. Is that supposed to be Hala? A rivalry that transcends the years. He taught me his ultimate moves, so that must be Hala. I don't think I've seen red and green yet. They have to be in here though, Cacturn. Like, right? They have to be in here. Dr. Burnett, his fiance. Fan of the doctor's work as a professional wrestler. Behind Kukui, who uses the fourth dimension killing technique in a wrestling match. It was love at first sight. That's cute. Kukui's 32. Did I say that already? Yeah, Giver must be Kahuna. Mon is 41. I don't know. Does anybody care about Mon? I guess I'll briefly glance to see if there's anything interesting in here. He's 41. Nothing outstanding about him, and he leaves no lasting impression. Yeah, I'll say, Game Freak. No way. Nothing outstanding about him, and he leaves no lasting impression. I guess they were self-aware. He published papers on ultra holes. Mon, knower of ultra holes. He appears as the person in charge of Join Fiesta, tentative title. So he was replaced with Sophocles in the final version. So it was supposed to be Mon, and they replaced him with Sophocles. For the awful online in Sun and Moon. Oh, it's so weird every time it switches to she. She is an avid reader, and the girl's love of reading stems from imitating her father. Whoever machine translated this, wow. Okay, Gladian is 13. I would have guessed 14 or 15 with Gladian. But I guess 13 is fine. Gladiol is the German word for gladiolus. Again, lots of mention of, like, German names in here. Somebody was really digging German stuff at Game Freak at this time. Name comes from ancient Roman sword, the gladius. Blonde hair, blue eyes, well-proportioned features. He is thin because he eats little for someone still growing. He has the muscular structure of a swimmer. Grunge-style outfit. Represents the departure from stereotypes of formality. The rival character in this work. He's trying to gain that strength as a Pokemon trainer. This all seems like it made it to the final product. Ugh, again, it changed to she. Rebelled against the fact that he was only there to highlight his mother, the director of the foundation. He left Aether 2 years ago. At this time, he takes out the Chimera, tentative name. So, type null. He does the same thing as the girl, which... the girl meaning Lily. Here's what cracked me up about this. Remember, Gladian is supposed to be 13. He makes a living as a bodyguard for Team Skull, but is not affiliated with the organization. He makes a living. He is 13 years old. Can you imagine hiring a 13-year-old to be a bodyguard? I mean, I guess he has a super secret lab-created chimera, but... very funny. You gotta hire the 13-year-olds to be your bodyguards. He lives in a cheap motel with his partner Pokemon Chimera, parentheses temporary. Okay, that's true. He sees it as training for Pokemon battles and tries not to think about whether it's right or wrong. At the motel, he mends his own clothes and feels the joy of doing things for himself. That's kind of fun. He confronted the protagonist at the request of Team Skull. It seems like the main character is enjoying his freedom at the island festival. In contrast to the way he felt restricted, he began to take the challenge on a personal level. He is concerned about the girl he left behind at the foundation. You mean your sister? Guzma's is pretty funny. How old do you think Guzma is, chat? If you don't already know. How old would you place Guzma at? Do you know what children look like, Justin? Okay, most of you are close. Well, Guzma's 21. Guzma is 21. Hey, I stand by that. Hapu does not strike me as, like, a little child. She seems wise. Okay, let's read about Guzma. He is half comical. His emotions are very volatile and restless, because they wanted him to be an easy-to-understand villain. He is very foul-mouthed, but at the same time, he is overconfident and speaks cheesy lines without hesitation. Okay, so far, so good. So far, this is all very accurate. He has absolute confidence in his battles and prides himself on being the strongest in Alola. He actually has the power to surpass gym leaders in the Elite Four. Okay, so that translated the Elite Four, right? And not the 4 Heavenly Kings. Let's see. However, he is distracted and rarely shows his true abilities and has a habit of wanting to show off and decide the fight with a flashy move. And makes provocative remarks and actions during battle. His dream? Well, his dream is for the future. His dream for the future is to destroy the culture of Alola. Wow. That's a little bit intense, brother. What do you mean by that? Destroy the culture of Alola? Maybe that means, like, the system? The system of, like, the trials? It's the word culture is throwing me off. Jeez, this is like an entire- there's so many paragraphs here, chat. This is gonna be Silver Yaps the whole stream. His hobby is running wild for no reason with ride Pokemon. He hasn't seen his family since he ran away from home at the age of 16. Okay, so far this all seems to be reflected in the game. Although I don't know about the culture destroying thing. By the way, his parents are a fairly wealthy family in Alola. He is an overprotective parent and a bit of a mother. Okay, so I guess that means his dad is overprotective? Or his mother is overprotective? He still calls his son, parentheses, Chan. He laments the way he ran away from home and has left his room as is. Yeah, that's actually a really good connection to make, Justin. Emergency exit. Golisopod and Wimpod. See what happens when you have a Pokemon that has, like, design chemistry with the person who uses it? This is why Guzma's one of my all-time favorite characters. Jeez, we have about 5 more paragraphs of his background. Born and raised on the island, he witnessed the strength of the best receiver. Receiver has to be like Kahuna. He wanted to be a receiver in the NFL. He wanted to become an apprentice. He trained hard, dreamed of becoming a leader in a Kahuna. His effort paid off. He gained overwhelming power. My playlist stopped. Start it. There we go. He gained overwhelming power and pleaded with the receiver to become the leader. So, I guess this is Hala. However, he was only given stern lectures and would not nod. So I interpret this as like he wasn't taught in the right way. This continued for years, and eventually he became irritated and challenged the receiver to a serious fight. As a result, he was no match and defeated. The receiver gently but clearly advised him to give up. Oh my god! What do you mean? If Hala told him to give up, like, that would be my villain origin story. Give up. Telling a kid to give up on their dreams, my god. But he was not convinced and disappeared with a parting shot. Little Pokemon humor for you guys, a little parting shot joke. He said, "Give me back my youth." That doesn't seem right. The receiver saw through his pride and his strength, his lack of consideration for Pokemon, and his lack of respect for opponents. And he was supposed to tell him that, but was unable to convey it to him. However, his friends know the whole story. To his friends, he's like a cool older brother who is good at battling. I feel like Guzma does go for older brother vibes. He cares about his grunts. He's not like Lysander or Cyrus. He cares. His action gained the support from frustrated people. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. With his dream shattered and unable to accept the words of his master, he became desperate and rampaged. Okay, so Guzma really just said, "Don't you just want to go ape shit?" And he took that seriously, I guess. Which gained him the support from many frustrated young people of Alola, and they formed Team Skull and began to go on a rampage. Gaining many like him, he soon became the strong, hostile attitude towards those who give and guide, and ultimately the Alolan region and its culture in which these things are respected, and found pleasure in destroying them. Guzma's so real, dude. This just makes me like him more. I want to go apeshit with Guzma. Living this lifestyle at the age of 18, he came into contact with the Alolan Foundation. Intoxicated by the mutual interest, rewards, and sweet words of the Foundation, he decided to lend a hand. Just as he turned 20, and his childhood dreams were... Next slide. Okay, well, it cut off. Oh, his childhood dreams were completely shattered. He learned of the Foundation's true intention. However, he no longer felt any fear, self-blame, or regret about getting involved in them. Interesting, so Guzma knew. Guzma knew that the Foundation was bad. Yeah, Centro's posting more. You want to see Pikachu on the toilet? You want to see some concept art of Pikachu sitting on a toilet? Well, boy howdy, chat. Do I have something great to show you? Oh, he's really straining, too. Oh, no. I hate that that toilet is right next to the shower. This is like... They designed this bathroom like a Sims. Like a Sims bathroom. Oh, somebody help. Somebody help Pikachu. Oh man, there's still information coming out. Oh my goodness gracious. Also, speaking of Aether, there was concept art I thought was cool I wanted to show you guys. World's worst Thunderbolt. Here it is. Is this even... Now I, like, want to open a game again and look. Is Gyarados on the ceiling this whole time? Or was this just, like, not... This concept art is sick. I don't know, I think Aether is pretty cool. I like Lusamine as a villain. That is very cool concept art. Yeah, you can't look up, can you? What's up, Midnight? But yeah, there's Gary in Frozen. I like Lusamine. Yeah, it is creepy. It is creepy. Stuff is coming out as we're talking about this, chat, so I'm like looking to make sure there's nothing like huge. This has been such a buck wild month for Pokemon for reasons that none of us ever could have even predicted. Ooh, the Monster Hunter PS5 controller is sick. Team Flare used to be blonde. Deeply upsetting. The Team Flare grunts used to be blonde. Also, Pokemon Pocket is out right now, chat. People have been posting about it in the TCG section in Discord. I know Tyler posted his friend code in there. Cultural background check. LGBT. Wear pants that are longer. It's pretty neat. Ooh, you got Articuno EX? Cool. A gay stripper, change it. God forbid the male character get an interesting outfit. Oh man, I'm like losing track. What else was posted? We already talked about the Anaheim art. Pikachu and Raichu regional variant, that was fire. There's even stuff still coming out about Gen 5, like that scrapped snail Pokemon. That was supposed to be Carablast's rival. Oh, let me finish talking about Guzma real quick. Let me read you Guzma's bio. You will never guess the celebrity that Guzma is supposed to be based off of or inspired by. You will never guess. So, Guzma, 21 years old, Native American, black eyes, black hair. Manly and sensual. Brown skin with dark hair. Long hair in a pompadour. Very distinctive features, but not handsome. 186 centimeters. A young Antonio Banderas. Would you have ever looked at Guzma and thought about Antonio Banderas, chat? Be honest. No. Here, I'll show it. Just as proof. I'll show it. I like the picture of Antonio that they got here. Very funny. Hold on, let me crop it. A bowling shirt with a tank top. Flashy insect-shaped accessories, that stayed. No mention of his dyed hair, so that obviously changed. That's one of my favorite features about Guzma, is that you can see his roots. He's just like me, for real. Yeah, these are all beta designs. Lily's mentions black hair, so 186 cm. No, don't translate it into yards. Yeah, Guzma's over 6 feet. But yeah, that's Guzma. Make a Pokemon Trainer Club account and you deleted the app. Real. Let me do Plumeria, because this is one instance where the model they based her on looks just like her. So Plumeria's 19. Rather than not showing her emotions, she's a woman with very few emotional ups and downs. Yeah, that makes sense. Her parents divorced when she was young. But I think this looks a lot like... I don't know, is this an actress? That looks like Plumeria. "19, Asian Chinese descent. Generally expressionless. For functional reasons. Sexy collarbone and mole." The amount of times the word sexy has come up in these character documents is too many. But that actually, oh, she's a Brazilian model. It is Midnight. It's such a good song. Let's see, who else haven't we talked about? Wick is 43. Finally, a woman character that's not, like, under the age of 20. Name Wick. Sweet pea in German. Again, so many German references in here. The conscious of the Alolan branch of the Foundation. One of the people who treats the girl honestly. Girl being Lily. I don't know this actress, but I'd say, or I assume that's an actress. I'd say that's pretty, yeah. Doesn't have any particular dreams for the future. She's so relatable. German descent. Is that a machine translating thing? Why did all these characters bring up Germany? Or German descent? Chubby round face. I feel like they could have made the character a little bit more reflective in the face. She has a husband. In his 20s! Damn, I see how it is. Pokemon. Wick has a 20-year-old, a husband in his 20s. Like, little quirky detail. Throw in there. Okay. She's an actress. Okay, I figured. Okay, so that's Wick. Let's see. Who else haven't we talked about? Faba, Wick. Lily is 11. And her appearance must have changed the most. Black hair, white skin. A girl with a rather plain appearance. She is slightly taller than the main character. White-based clothing represents innocence, so that's the one thing they kept. Why are they, like, obsessed with things like innocence and purity? I hate that. She's so innocent. What does that even really have to do with her character? First goal is to return the baby Pokemon to their original world, so that just means Cosmog. Her second goal, which she is not aware of at the start of the game, is to restore her family relationships. She escaped from the Foundation 3 months ago with a baby Pokemon. She herself is ignored by her mother, the director of the Foundation. That's all it says about Lily. Yeah, naive is... like, naive would make sense. Milquetoast girl with no personality. Thanks for the bits, Jaded.
The character description should have
some of these kind of say that. I mean, that's what it said about Molayne. Molayne was described as, like... yeah, he's just kind of a guy. Okay, Lusamine. Lusamine is 42. Good. If she wasn't in her 40s... I would have been very mad. Lusamine is 42. She looks so youthful that she looks only in her 20s. Well, a beautiful woman with striking looks. Although, again, the pronouns in this machine translating are very weird. A beautiful, although he wears white-based clothing. Unlike girls, it hides their inner ego. Character, the final boss of the game. Her goal is to protect her favorite Pokemon. I don't think so. I don't think that's right. Did they not invent Bean Husband being missed, being gone? The only daughter of the founder. Okay, interesting. So she's the daughter of the family owns the foundation? I always assumed it was Lusamine who founded it. And forgive me, it's been a long time since I played Sun and Moon, so I don't remember a lot of these details, if they're in the game. Because she was born in the later years of her founder's life, she was raised very spoiled. So she believes that everything will go her way. The strength of feeling allows her to act like a queen. She is the driving force that keeps those around her in line. A person with a strong desire to possess. Gives the impression of a child who can't control her ego having grown up. They have strong egos and are too immature to act as parents. She prioritizes being a woman over being a parent. What does that mean? That feels a little like... I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that sentence. The girl's brother is her decoration, her supporting character. On the other hand, the girl has a rather plain impression. So this is saying that Gladian was supposed to be the golden child, and that Lily is the scapegoat. I know what it means. I'm just saying it's kind of like, I don't know, it's giving me the ick. She prioritizes being a pretty woman over being a parent. Maybe you can do both, actually. Protecting Pokemon is her good intention, but she is self-righteous. It's like a collecting activity that satisfies one's hunger. It's difficult to persuade her, and if you try, you will be seen as the enemy. Is this describing the fandom? Some of this is kind of so incoherent I can't really understand. They're trying to protect themselves. I want to protect my neighbor's Pokemon too. They prioritize their own desires over what is wrong. So they is just Lusamine. Again, pronouns are so weird. They can't just say she. It says they. I always interpreted Lusamine like being okay until like Bean Dad disappeared, but I guess she was always just vain and evil from the beginning. One of those people that should definitely not have had children. As a result of fusing with a beast, a parallel Pokemon, her ego went out of control. Yeah, I'm changing all of them reading it to you, chat, but it says he is an enemy of the main character. His ego, he. He tries to admire the protagonist as a way of making up for the disappearance of the girl and her brother. Trying to dress the protagonist in clothes of your choice. Interesting. Does that mean Lusamine, they were originally wanting to have Lusamine dress you, the player character, up? Like Nihilego and not Lily? Because it keeps describing Lily as very plain, but I wouldn't describe Lily's outfit as plain. It clearly looks like Nihilego. So what I'm getting from this design doc is that Lily was just a nobody and that it was the player character that was going to have more interaction with Lusamine. Okay, get a load of this one, chat. Get a load of this one. In post-game scenario, therefore treat the after effects of Pokemon Fusion. She decides to leave the Alolan region, which becomes the reason for her separation from the girl. It involves Masaki from Kanto region merging with and separating from a Pokemon using a teleportation machine. So yeah, Masaki is Bill. They were originally gonna have Bill in Sun and Moon to, like, defuse Lusamine and Nihilego. I'm surprised Bill doesn't show up more. I mean, it makes sense, Justin. Think of how many other Gen 1 callbacks are in Sun and Moon. Red, Blue, all the regional forms being Gen 1 Pokemon. I feel like I'm more surprised Bill got cut. Yeah, that's true, Cacturn. Also, at the end, in red text, it says, a metaphor for a parent or a person who cannot fully become an adult. Lusamine's just a metaphor, you guys. It's all a metaphor. It's just a metaphor. Okay, I think, is that everybody? How is 11? Yeah, Lusamine never struck me as, like, a child. She was just really, like, eccentric. Like, I don't know, she never struck me as a kid. But How is 11, everyone's favorite Pokemon character, How. Huh! His original name was supposed to be Taro? A traditional Hawaiian food. Has fun scaring people with masks made from leaves. Your protagonist's first friend, yep. Grandson of Hala. Those around him have high hopes for his future, expecting him to succeed the one who bestowed the gift. Fancy way of saying the successor to Hala. Canonically 3 different Professor Oaks. And the only Professor Oak we need is the OG. He doesn't seem keen on that topic. In fact, he prefers to avoid talking about it. Because my grandfather was so amazing. Sometimes it switches as if, like, they have How reading this. Because my grandfather was so amazing because I don't have confidence in myself as a trainer. Which this is reflected in the games. How is very much like this in Sun and Moon. So this is translated over. Learn the skills, blah blah blah, Pokemon friendship, blah blah blah. He comes to respect the protagonist and thinks he is amazing. He also feels sorry for himself. I don't think I've seen Annabelle Cacturn. I don't think Red and Blue are in here either. Which I would really like to read their design documents. I'm always hungry. They'll nibble on nuts and fruits they have found while traveling. Okay, so how isn't, like, that interesting? Kukui is 32. We talked about Kukui earlier. Nothing crazy in there. They talked about his stuff as the Royal Mask stuff. So that was planned from the beginning. Your mom is 33. I still can't get over them giving your mother a design document in Sun and Moon. Even though you, like, talked to her twice. Elima. Am I even saying that character's name right? Lima Beans. He's 13. Would you have guessed that that character was supposed to be 13? Because I wouldn't have. He struck me again as, like, Hapu, like a young adult. He actually looks like the guy they have on the picture. I'll show it. Maid? What do you mean he has a maid? Half Caucasian, half Asian. No particular features, but a pretty boy with a sweet, well-balanced, and somewhat thin face. Yeah, he looks like that guy. Who is that? I don't know. I don't know. Lana is 12. Yeah. I guess that doesn't surprise me. Let me read you the machine translated first sentence in Lana's. The best partner I have is the image of a sardine. It translated wishy-washy into sardine. That was Elima, the pink-haired guy. Young girl, daughter of a fisherman, an apprentice fisherman. Yep. Who is Dakota Rose? This is who Lana was based off of. I don't see this one. Lana's white. Tanned light chestnut hair. That was changed. Large eyes and freckles. Does Lana have freckles? I don't think she really looks like Lana at all. Okay, Malo is 14. I think Mangosteen 3 is the best partner for the one I have on hand. Mangosteen, my favorite Pokemon. So it talks about Malo in a household without her mother. She has a strong desire to support her father and brother. So that was really touched on in the anime, was it not? "14 years old, big sister, half Native American, half Asian, long braided brown hair." Okay, so that was changed too. Yeah, that's Serena. I learned that from you, Cacturn. Oh, does Lana still have freckles? That's cute. Here, I'll show... Lana's has a picture, so I'll show it. I don't know if... that really looks like her. Notable features are her high nose and slightly large butt. Oh. No. No, Shag timeout. Shag timeout. Oh no, I don't know how to say this character's name. How do you say the Marowak guy, chat? How do you say his name? Kiwi. Kiwi. Kiaway? Kiaway? Well, he's 18. The best partner I have is Mata 3-Charizard. Kiaway. Kiaway. Yeah, 18 seems on brand. He is shirtless, wearing a flame-shaped necklace with a Native American motif around his neck, casual jeans on his lower body, and a high tank top sneakers suitable for active movement. Well, that changed. I don't recall him having jeans. 18, older brother type, dark skin, African American descent, strong jawline, stern face. Distinctive features include a beard. Very long black hair tied up. I feel like I should know who this guy that they're referencing is, but I don't. Y'all recognize him, chat? Holy shit. I just read something very funny. Turns out, Sophocles didn't originally exist and was planned to be a 32-year-old man. No way! Sophocles was gonna be an old man! 32 years old, same generation as the Pokemon professor, Caucasian, white skin, curly brown hair, gray eyes, gentle androgynous features, characteristically curly hair. I have to show you this. In no universe does this look like Sophocles. Well, I guess he was originally supposed to be 32, so... No way. Now that's funny. Now that is funny. Okay, Acerola is next. Acerola's 11. Fine. He does look like the annoying kid from Polar Express. Why is that so accurate? Polar Express is an insane movie. The best partner I have is the image of Horror Pikachu. Horror Pikachu, aka Mimikyu. Oh, she is an orphan. So that orphan that Nanu saved was Acerola. Orphan living in a daycare and a shelter run by the Aether Foundation. Oh, aren't they such nice people? Aren't they such nice people running an orphanage? I'm sure they're not doing anything evil behind the scenes. Okay, hold on. Let me see if anything else has come out. This stuff is ongoing, chat. Who knows what we'll be talking about for the rest of the week. Okay, I don't think I see anything. Okay, so Acerola, orphan living in daycare shelter run by Aether. A lively, bright, and somewhat mysterious girl. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. Acerola is probably my favorite character from Sun and Moon. I'm starting to lose my voice. I've been talking so much. Her family died in a tragic accident, and she too was on the verge of death, but was saved by Nanu. And we already read this with Nanu's document. He tried to find a family to take her, but he couldn't. She's like an older sister to the Pokemon and children in the facility. She looks after them like a nursery teacher. After her near-death experience, she has a special power to communicate with ghost Pokemon. Because of this, ghosts gather around her in groups at night. She plays with them as if they were her friends. Yeah, this character rules. I love her. Her dream is to join the Aether Foundation and work to save orphaned people and Pokemon. Her hobby, or rather her daily routine, is to go to the cemetery and talk to her parents as they sleep, talking about what happened that day. Oh my god! Well, that's a real sad detail to throw in at the end there. Oh my god! That's so sad. A simple white summer dress. Well, that got changed. She's half Caucasian, half native. Blonde bob. Well, that got changed. Okay, Mina is 17. Sun and Moon has a lot of characters. Mina is 17, which I thought she was like 25. I would have guessed that Mina was like in her 20s. I mean, she's like she's like a starving artist character. Not something usually children are. A painter, dim-witted airhead with a tendency to wander. Oh my god! A dim-witted airhead? Jeez. That's a little mean. What's up, Destruggle? We're reading through design documents for Gen 7. We're talking about Mina right now. The painter girl. She's 17 and is described as a dim-witted airhead with a tendency to wander. Half Asian, half Caucasian, tanned white skin, long, straight blonde hair that's almost yellow, brown eyes. Thick eyebrows and glasses. Well, they changed that. we got some lore about Ryuki. I would forgive you for not knowing who Ryuki even is, though. He's the red character with the guitar. Let's see. Ryuki is 26. See, I would have guessed younger. Dragonite was supposed to be his ace. He was originally related to a scrap gym building mechanic in Gen 7. That's why that character had no relevance. He was part of a mechanic that didn't even make it into the game. "26, Japanese, good-looking man with dark features, wears makeup, colored contact lenses, very white." Oh, okay. Did I miss anybody else? Olivia, Hala, Nanu, Hapu. Ugh, Cinna and Dexio are in here. Gross. Two of the most underwhelming, lackluster Pokemon characters to ever exist. This gives us a timeline, though. Appears 1 to 2 years after X and Y. At Sycamore's request, he comes from Kalos with Dexio to investigate Zygarde. A character you won't encounter unless you do the Zygarde sub-event. There is a chance he will become a gym leader after clearing the game and achieving the 100% Zygarde event. No change in personality. And Dexio says the same thing. Gym leader candidate Ice, and then Dexio gym leader candidate Steel. Them bringing all the characters back for a gym leader building mechanic makes a lot more sense than the battle tree. Yeah, that's all the character documents from Gen 7. Who knows if we'll get any more. If we do, I will read them. But yeah, just to recap, we got knowledge that they cut a flying type evolution. Lots of scrap mechanics like raids and gym building. We have the Anaheim Worlds art for next year, which seems to indicate the Gen 6 starters being the starters for PLZA. Pikachu and Raichu are gonna have a fire type regional variant. Have I missed anything else? Oh, let me show you guys the scrapped spiky-eared Pichus. Oh yeah, you were gonna there was gonna be a dress-up mechanic in Sun and Moon until they cut it. Yep, flying type Eevee, and they cut it because it was too similar to a fan design. Okay, so here's the first sheet, chat. The white one is a choice. I like the bangs that Eevee has in Pokemon Stadium. The one on the top right. So these are fine, right? But then wait. But wait. There's more. I'll be honest, chat. I really like the Toga one. What if we just had a little toga on for instead of spiky-eared Pichu? It was just a toga. Also, who is that woman? Is she from a movie? Is she from like one of the movies? She looks very familiar. They are like smash alts. But I like Toga Pichu the most, I think. That woman looks really familiar to me, but I can't place her. She's from the Arceus movie? Okay. That makes sense. There's the beta Pichus. Such a shame spiky-eared Pichu will never be a thing again. There were a few design documents like this that I thought were quite interesting. I thought I'd show you guys. This is shiny Palkia. I don't understand. Does this mean that somebody chose these colors for the shiny? Because if they did, whoever made this, you did a bad job. You did a bad job. You need to turn Pantone 256C literally any other color. Look at Palkia's little spike on the back of its foot. Why don't we ever get to see Palkia fly more? Its wings are the coolest part, and we barely ever get to see them in game. Let's see. Oh, that's the world's. Here's the Anaheim. Well, hold on. Is this shiny? Which, I'm gonna keep saying this. It is insane that we have access to this. Worlds next year is very far out. It is crazy that we have access to this image. We shouldn't be seeing this until, like, July of next year. They don't reveal this until, like, a month before Worlds. And we already have the whole thing. I don't know, Justin. I mean, I like it. Also, again, like, take note of the starters that are in this picture. It's Fennekin, Froakie, and Chespin. Oh, I feel so validated if they end up being the starters like I predicted. I don't watch modern. I don't watch the Pokemon movies. They're not very good. I have nostalgia for the first few, but anything after, like, Pokemon Heroes, no thanks. And then here's the San Francisco. So this is 2026. Froakie is over by Vanillite. Pokemon movies are not made for adults. Neither is the show. They don't even go for all audiences. Like, the anime is very much made for small children. I cannot believe Where are they gonna host this in San Francisco in 2026? Chat, this is stuff about the anniversary. We are learning about the 30th anniversary years before it's happening. Or a year. A year and change. Now it's like, I wasn't, originally when they were like, we're going to San Francisco, it's like, ooh, yuck. But if they're gonna have like a big anniversary party like this, now I'm more interested in going. Why could this have been in like DC or New York? Always has to be the stupid West Coast. Boo. I mean, it's been in DC, it's been in Tennessee. Yeah, I don't know how much I buy that. Like, Worlds has been in DC. I went. Yeah, Justin, I mean, the fact that they're gonna have, like, a humongous, like, setup and birthday bash for the 30th anniversary in San Francisco makes me want to consider going a lot more. It's been in Vancouver, like, once? Yeah, I mean, this concept art is definitely interesting. Look, they even have, like, a replica of the Pokemon Center. I don't know anything about San Francisco as to, like, where they could host this. Calgary. Things in Canada only ever get hosted in, like, Vancouver and Vancouver only. Canadian events are so sparse. Oh yeah, let me show you guys. How do people hate this Pokemon? Hoopa Unbound, chat? Sick as frick. Extremely cool Pokemon. I love the lack of pupils in this art. That's so cool. Why is he kind of... Am I kind of wrong to get, like, Ganondorf vibes from this? I'm kind of, like, sensing the King of Evil right now in this room. In this art. Also, Hoopa used to be brown. Which was a choice. Hoopa used to be brown. Here's Hoopa's, bong. It looks like a donut. Time to get lit with Hoopa. Yeah, like, make a replica of this. I want to own that. You've barely smoked your Hoopa bongs. Let's see, I'm sifting through everything else. We talked about most of the big stuff. Flying Evolution. world stuff. I talked about this earlier, but this was funny. Remember that clay-colored beta tyrant? It was scrapped because they thought it looked too much like Agumon. Very funny. I mean, I like the final version of Tyrant more. It's a shame they cut that cute little peanut Pokemon. Whoever designed that peanut Pokemon did a really good job. It's very cute. Rest in peace, peanut Pokemon. Yeah, why do so many mythicals have, like, a trend of eating a snack for a personality? Too much like Agumon from Digimon. Any acknowledgement of Digimon from Game Freak is very funny. With how Bandai is managing Digimon, I don't really think they're much of a threat. Or have been a threat for a long time. So Ash can befriend them easily in the movie? Yeah, it's just an easy marketing thing, exactly. I don't know why they make Purloin stand, it's very cursed. Imagine if Liepard just stood up. Okay, let me sift through and see if I missed anything. I guess I'll show Beta Team Flare. Blonde jump scare. What a sauceless team. Even in their beta design, they had no sauce. Ugh. Yuck. Let's see, there's the gym building mechanic. There's actually a little bit of a beta. You can see the T-posing. So there was gonna be a gym building mechanic in Sun and Moon. And this is what it looked like. Debug mode camera. That would have been cool. The idea of making your own gym is so solid. What a shame, man. What an absolute shame. Also, look at the... That character design is pretty interesting. They look a lot like Red. Oh, I didn't even show you guys the, Some of these images are so funny. This might make me even more sad. Check this out. Again, we talked about it earlier, but I didn't show any pictures. They were gonna have cave diving in Sun and Moon. Confidential, yeah. They were gonna have cave diving in the game. Why does dive keep getting cut, man? Dive is an interesting mechanic that could be expanded if they ever would bring it back for anything. I love these PowerPoints, by the way. These PowerPoint slides. That one early cave in Sun and Moon. Yes, you're absolutely right, Cacturn. Confidential. Instead, we got Mantine surfing. Worst timeline confirmed. Worst timeline. Yeah, Levi. We've seen these types of slides for things like, for other gaming companies, too. This isn't just a Game Freak thing. I think this is how they present to, I don't know, the higher-ups or just the team, the dev team. But the slideshow stuff for this is very common. Okay, we talked about Beta Pichu, spiky-eared Pichu. Talked about that. We talked about the scrapped raid mechanic. Sun and Moon had so many things that were scrapped. It's funny how none of this made it into Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon either. Because of course it didn't. What do you mean a game with like a year of development time basically got very little added to it? So what's interesting about the scrapped raid mechanic in Sun and Moon is that they were gonna be robots. I wonder if they created Dynamax specifically because they wanted to have like raids. So originally the raid Pokemon in Sun and Moon were robots, and that's why they were so big and tough, and why you needed multiple characters for players to take them down. Yeah, they've been cooking that idea for a while. Which raids make perfect sense in Pokemon, so... Pogo raids happened in 2017. So where did Niantic get the idea from? Let's see. Fire type, regional Pikachu Pichu. We talked about that. Or Pikachu Raichu. Ugh, I might as well put this on screen. No. I'm glad this cuts off after Black and White, because you guys know I hate this shit. That's a timeline. No. So Red, Green, Blue, Yellow, Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald are original year. Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are 3 years after. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum are a little later. And Black and White is 10 years after Diamond and Pearl. This is from 2011. I hope they still are not keeping a timeline. Because that shit's lame. I don't need to have the Marvel Cinematic Universe of Pokemon. I don't need that. Yeah, it's messy, exactly. It's just, the games have next to no continuity with each other. Why is something like that even needed? Who cares? Well, Sonic Heroes takes place after Sonic Unleashed, and Sonic Forces takes place in the future timeline. I hate that stuff. I hate it. It's just... I don't think timeline stuff ever really adds to any property that it's in. It's like the Zelda timeline. At most, it's mildly interesting. At worst, it, like, actively neuters, like, writing and future projects because you're putting yourself in a box by having everything in a neat timeline. I don't know. I hate that stuff, personally. I think it's just for, like, the most annoying person you know to, like, debate over as if it matters. Well, actually, Breath of the Wild takes place in the Ruined timeline because we don't care. And, after playing Tears of the Kingdom, I don't think the Zelda devs care either. Ugh. Very clear and direct. That's just false. That is just not correct. I don't know, I kind of see that a lot of timeline stuff in the same way. I see, like, power scaling conversations. It's just like, who cares? Oh my god. Would 1,000 lions beat up Charizard? Who cares? God, what a brain dead meme that was. Okay, we talked about Beta Vulpix baby. Yeah, it's like comic book, like, turbo nerd shit in the most derogatory way possible. It's like, just go touch grass, man. Like, these aren't... This is fiction. It's not real. Yeah, like, I don't know. They even do that in Oraz, too. They're like, well, this is the other timeline where Mega Evolution exists. Like, they're just remakes of the original games. Who cares? Why does this need to be clarified? Ugh, don't get me started on, like, MCU crap. Huh. This Sun and Moon beta image is actually kind of fun. You gotta love the placeholders they use for this. I kind of like your Pokemon at the bottom of the screen. That's kind of fun. Also, is that Hoenn? Wait a second. Just realized that was Hoenn. Steve Minecraft. Power scaling conversations are so brain dead. Oh, you completed the Kitakami Dex? Nice, congrats. I'm going in the reverse order. I did Blueberry, and now I gotta work my way up to Kitakami and Paldea for Meloetta. It's very, how do I say this? Childish. It's like the type of conversations two kids would have on the playground in an elementary school during recess. So anytime I see, like, any serious discussions of power scaling, internally I think, oh, you're probably, like, 13. You're probably, like, 8 years old. You're 8 years old, like Hapu. When Iron Man was its own thing. Oh yeah, I can't imagine being a serious, like, Marvel fan in the way that they've changed characters, canons, for the worst. Like, I can't imagine being a Fantastic Four fan with all the weird things that they insist on doing with the movies. Yes, normal shrub. They need to be native to Paldea. So even though I've completed the Pokédex in Scarlet, I never transferred them to Pokemon Home, and half the Pokemon I had to complete my decks are not from Paldea. So it basically forces you to complete your Pokédex twice. It's real ass. I haven't shown you guys the X and Y concept art. It's kind of crazy. Also, antagonist, because as we know, AZ was the original villain before Lysander. It is insane how much they simplify and kind of dumb down these designs. I would never thought that there'd be art that makes James Somerton, admin cool, but there he is. Also, look at AZ's, like, 10-foot long staff. Even the admin ladies look sick. I mean, their designs are fine. They're probably the best ones of Team Flare. Lysander straight up looks like a Final Fantasy villain, by the way. Like, that is a Final Fantasy villain, man, if I've ever seen one. I kind of like, AZ's design here is kind of sick. He's got like a, not like a hunchback, but he looks more intimidating like that. All his stuff is on his back. Also, he's got a cool staff. I respect cool staffs. Here's one for Lysander. What is the point of his, like, thingamabobber? I never understood the purpose that his little, like, fly bot serves, other than to kind of just be stupid. Look at the way, Lysander's sunglasses go on his face. Or visor, I guess. Look at the image of, like, stock male shoes. Yeah, it's like, he has this little, like, device, but it, like, serves no purpose. Just like Team Flare in general. This art goes hard, though. Like, check this one out. Like, they make his red coat almost look like velvet. Which design do you guys like the most? Do you like the final one they went with? I kind of like the third one on the top. With, like, the mole man glasses. That's pretty sick. But there's that. Was there any more? Okay, this is a little weird, Game Freak. I don't know if you needed to do all this, but if you ever wondered what the bottom of the shoes of the admin ladies look like. Well, here you go. High heels, flat. They have, like, different style shoes, I guess. I don't know if this... No. No, 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 no. I love Rosa's shoes. They're so cool. I love when Rosa wears her shoes. Oh, no. Okay, this one's sick. Why? How big is that key? My man AZ has a boss key from Zelda. I mean, think of how big AZ is. Is he wearing a watch on his knee? Or is that a brace? I mean, he's so tall, those legs have gotta hurt him. That kinda is giving Keyblade. Also, look at his ginormous, like, knapsack that he has. This art makes the character way cooler than he appears in game. Does he have the key around his neck in the final game? I don't even remember. There's some more concept art in here, but it's of, like, Zarude, and I don't think any of you care to see that. Not that interesting anyway. The amount of information that's come out of this leak is truly mind-blowing. And we've gotten it from every... I didn't even show you guys the best part. I can't believe I forgot about this. I didn't even show you guys the best part. Hold on. For all my fellow merch fans out there, this gave me great joy. Check this out. I guess I'll zoom in. Let me crop this and we'll zoom in. There is all of the Pokédoll art up to Gen 6 in here. And some of these were never released as Pokédolls. This is insane. I cannot believe this. I don't think Spinda ever got made. I don't ever recall a Ludicolo Pokédoll. Look at Whismur. Look at Plusle and Minun. There's Poliwhirl. Did they ever... They didn't make a shiny Celebi Pokédoll. So there's scrapped merch in here too. Like... No way! A shiny Celebi Pokédoll would have been so cute. I'm so sad. But wait, there's more. The Reggies, which did get Pokédolls. Entei, Suicune, Raikou. Combuskin. I can't picture Combuskin. I don't think Combuskin got a Pokédoll. Look at how plump Kyogre is. Look at Spoink! They did not make a Spoink Pokédoll. I'm not sure they made Lotad. Oh no, maybe they made Lotad. They definitely didn't make Volbeat. Also, Volbeat is here without Illumise. Hey, look! Shadow Lugia. They did make a Shadow Lugia Pokédoll. That's real. That is 100% real. Look, Keknia is here. We could have gotten a Keknia Pokédoll. Are you kidding me? And Flygon and Seviper? Look at how plump Latios and Latias are. This is amazing. There's all the Deoxys. Man, I wish they'd run that Pokédoll again. I want to get Deoxys attack. I don't think they ever made Pelipper either. I can't believe this. Gen 4. There's the evolutions. Look at Articuno! Look at Casper! Oh my god! No way! Articuno's so fat! They definitely didn't make I almost said the Galarian birds, good lord. They definitely didn't make the Kanto birds. They didn't make Castform. Look at Castform's Sunny. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Please put some respect on Castform's name, Game Freak. Look, they even have outlines of ones that were planned. These are Pokédoll. This is Pokédoll artwork. Look at Bidoof! Spiritomb, they made Togekiss, they made Arceus, they made Heatran. Most of these Gen 4 ones they made. Look at Tina! Look at little baby Tina. I have Tina's Pokédoll. Most of the Gen 4 ones they made. Gen 3 is really spotty. But I'm pretty sure they made all of these for Gen 4. Look at Shaman. Shaman is so cute. I have Shaman Sky's Pokédoll. And then Gen 5. I have Audino. They made Foongus. They made Raichu. Samurott, Emboar, and Superior were like deluxe version of Pokédolls. Gosh. They make Pokédolls like once a year, if even anymore. It's so sad. Ducklet, I remember when they made Ducklet. Gen 5 is when I really got into Pokemon merch, like finding online communities and learning about it more. So most of these I remember. Look at Tepig. Tepig is so plump. Meloetta, Kyurem White and Black. I owned Evital's Pokédoll at one point. There's Fennekin. But look, you can even like see the drop-off after Quilauncher. They just like stopped making them as much. Swirlix's Pokédoll I have, Bunnelby. Very rarely do they make Pokédolls anymore, and it's such a shame. I can't believe there's just an uncut sheet of merch artwork in there. So cool. So cool. We could have gotten a Keknia Pokédoll, or Castform. We actually were robbed. I'm saving that. I'm saving that to like my desktop. That's how thrilled I am to see that. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything that's come out today. I think we went over everything. Oh, the Pokemon Center released the Christmas plushies today, too. So Pikachu, Shaman, the Cheddars, Esper, Cubchoo, and Pommy, I think? Again, I've been posting a lot of this stuff in leak discussion in the Discord, so if you want to see more of this for yourself, that's where that is. I thought we were done, honestly. There was like a week has gone by with no real information. Like a few things have leaked, like Scarlet and Violet early UI. Like there used to be a jump in PLA. The character, the human protagonist jumping, not the ride Pokemon. I swear there was something about Scarlet and Violet I saw that I wanted to talk about. Also, people are posting about Pocket in the TCG channel as well. I know Tyler posted his friend code, so if you're interested in Pocket-related stuff, you can post about it there. Another image of, the scrap dress-up mechanic in Sun and Moon came out. Look at this. Look at Doug Tree. Look at Pikachu's mustache! Why did they cut this? That Doug Trio is styling. So they were gonna have it in a me, too. Wow. That's crazy, chat. There's even concept art in here for it. Oh my god. Look at this. The customization would have gone crazy. Wow. That's sad. That's genuinely kind of sad. Huh. Interesting. There's concept art in here for the, go to alternate world to solve quests with 4 players or by yourself. Works similar to Synchro Machine from Indigo Disc. That is, what is the girl doing? That is a god-awful dress she's wearing. Wow, Mewtwo's been working out. Look at his arms. And of course, Mewtwo never skips leg day. Mewtwo's thighs are the final boss. This is from years ago, chat. This is from Sun and Moon era. No, it's not AI art. Oh. I found what I wanted to talk about for Scarlet and Violet. Hey, so turns out NPC trainers used to walk in the overworld. How much of the leak is real? All of it. All of it is real. Some of it's getting, like, misconstrued, there's machine translation issues, and some people are spreading misinformation, but the leak itself is 100% real. These documents and information can't be faked. I mean, Game Freak put out a statement about getting hacked, so... Game Freak themselves have acknowledged it. But yeah, the NPC trainers used to walk the world in Scarlet and Violet, instead of just being stationary. Why did they cut that? Why did they cut that? I'm so sad. That would have gone in such a long way into making... Yeah, the overworld is so dead, Normal Shrub, exactly. It just makes it feel like a video game-ass video game. I wish I could show it. It's a video. But it's the backpacking woman walking around. I cannot believe the NPC trainers used to walk in the overworld. Yeah, I think more time would really help in all assets. More time would really help with everything, wouldn't it? Yeah. Damn. The NPCs in Scarlet and Violet feel so lifeless. Like, I look at them and it's like, I can just feel the developer just plopping them on the map with no care. I bet they must have caused some game-breaking bug, and they had to take it out. It must have caused too much of a headache, and so it was removed. It probably triggered something that they had no idea how to fix. Yeah, Pokemon, the lack of character customization and then just all the characters being in school uniforms. I don't know. I feel like the NPCs in Scarlet and Violet are particularly samey feeling. Character dialogue and writing. You mean you don't find the dialogue and character writing in Pokemon X and Y to be masterpiece worthy? What do you mean it's incoherent and makes barely any sense? Wow, you know that fire is weak against water. You're so smart. Genius award right here. What's funny too is that specifically in like the world of Pokemon, it's Hop. I assume you're talking about Hop because that's who I think of. Actually, there's multiple characters that bring up like type advantages and super effective hits, but I think of Hop the most. But like Hop and you, as in, you know, the human player character, you grew up in the Pokemon world. You would know all of your types very well. Even at that young age. So the fact that Hao is going out of his way to be like, wow, you know the types, it's like, these kids would live and breathe Pokemon. There's no universe in which they wouldn't know what types are what. Yeah. Exactly. So not only is it kind of condescending dialogue, but it doesn't even make sense in a world setting. It's like, oh, good job, little Timmy. Fire is weak against water. Good job. We think our player base are all brain dead children. Hold Masuda's hand. Yeah, I mean, the writing in this game is abysmal. This game barely has a story. I don't know, watch. I'll see a tweet from somebody and it'll be like, Pokemon fans just don't know how to read because the story in Sword and Shield was actually genius masterpiece. And then I'll hover over their bio and I'll see they're like 17 and I'll be like, oh, okay. Although sometimes you hover over their bio and it's like 25 and it's like, oh no. You're a grown-ass person saying this, oh no. Like, I haven't played Sonic X Shadow Generations, but I saw a hate thread about the character of Maria. And I was fully expecting this person to be like 16, and then their Twitter bio said they were 24, and it's like, oh no. You're a grown-ass man hate posting over a sick child in a Sonic video game. Yeah, usually it is just engagement farming. But some people really are that stupid. Well, do you think Maria is a selfish, nasty character? Like, what kind of writing... It's one thing to talk about Pokemon, but what kind of character writing are you really expecting to find from a Sonic game? Especially a modern Sonic game. Please. You're really going in expecting Maria to be this, like, super fleshed out character? Good lord. I kind of want to play Sonic X Shadow, but then I'd have to play Planet Wisp again. Oh, that stage. God, that stage is so bad. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Fails to commit to its own concept in some major ways. That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me at all. I've not been fully satisfied with a Sonic game since, like, Adventure 2. The writing in most Sonic games is absolutely abysmal. And now I just see 1,000 people each day complaining about Ian Flynn. Planet Wisp is so bad, man. I hope the Wisps never come back. I can't tell you how much I hate them. Sonic Colors is probably my least favorite written story Sonic game. It's probably one of my least favorite Sonic games in general. I do not get what people see in Sonic Colors. Baldy McNosehair. Yeah, exactly. If it was just in colors, then it would be fine. I mean, they even keep putting the stupid, like, Zavik or whatever his name in these games, and it's like, what a gaggle of unlikable, awful characters. Also, Sonic Lost World, this is really where we're pulling from. I don't know, I think a lot of the hate over Ian is kind of overblown because it's not like he's the only one writing these games. He is getting explicit notes and stuff from Sega of Japan. Like, he's not the sole perpetrator here. But I also think, like, the writing in Frontiers is mostly... You guys remember Jet? Hey, you guys remember that time when we were in that game and we did that thing? You guys remember that? You guys remember when Tails was in Station Square? And he, like, had to fight Eggman? Although Sonic Forces is also written atrociously. The story in Sonic Forces is like X and Y. It's so incoherent. Self-referential writing is just really obnoxious. Yeah, like Jet in Storm and Wave are fun characters. But I don't need to be reminded of their existence all the time. Normal Shrub, that's a good question. Here's the thing. I haven't played Unleashed since it came out. And I would really love if Sega could, you know, re-release games that aren't like Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CD. Can we get a re-release of Heroes? Can we get a re-release of Unleashed? Can we get Sonic Advance 1, 2, 3? I don't like Boost Sonic. And Unleashed is what started that monster. I do not like Boost Sonic games very much. Unleashed has some banging music, though. And the opening cinematic in Unleashed is like the nicest bit of Sonic animation that's ever existed. If you're a Sonic fan and you've never seen the intro to Sonic Unleashed, it's stunning. Yes, Sonic but a werewolf is very stupid. I remember a lot of those levels causing me great pain. Also, I had the inferior version. The best version was the Xbox version of Unleashed, and I had the, what, the Wii version? Automatic L. I took an automatic L on that one. So I just had the worst version of the game. So I would like to play Unleashed again. There's a lot about it that I don't like, but I wouldn't mind playing it again. I mean, no Sonic game will ever feel as good as Adventure 2. The speed levels in that game are so much fun. Like White Jungle, Green Forest, Metal Harbor. They're just an absolute delight. The power-ups like the bounce bracelet. That's the type of stuff I miss from Sonic. Also, I love Shadow, but I really don't enjoy Black Doom. So that's another reason I haven't jumped into Sonic X Shadow yet. I played Shadow the Hedgehog. I got Shadow the Hedgehog for Christmas as a kid. It's certainly a video game, let me tell ya. I want to play Project 06 at some point. I heard some people say Project 06 is like the best Sonic game. That's something I'd like to check out at some point. Alright, let's get the last bit of eggs. My voice hurts. I've been yapping too much tonight, chat. Also, I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow because the Monster Hunter demo comes out and I want to play that with Tyler. I think the Monster Hunter demo is tomorrow. It came out for like PS5 subscribers, but I don't have that, so... Yeah, Thursday is Halloween. What do I want to stream for Halloween? Last second on your sandwich? I would save. Sandwich resources are annoying to farm for, but they're not that bad. Yeah, I guess I'll have to think about it. I don't know, maybe I'll stream I don't know. We'll have to see. I definitely will stream Thursday, though. And throw together the... You guys can see the worst thing I've ever made for Booper. Yeah, I checked the channel. I am always watching. Well, I wanted to get 5 eggs, but the game's not letting me. Alright, chat, if you had 3 shots... If you had 3 shots to get a shiny cat who betrays often, would you take them or would you walk away? There's 1, not shiny. Two, not shiny. Also, ads are gonna play. I've snoozed them as much as I can, I'm sorry. You probably won't miss anything. Actually, no. I have a second here, I think. Hatch the egg. Hatch the cat. Hatch the cat. Maybe I'll just do an egg hunt for Halloween. I don't know yet. I'll talk with Tyler. Tyler's the Halloween aficionado. I'll see what he recommends I do. Did I hatch them all? No. Okay. Last cat. Last cat of the night. Is it shiny? Ugh, such bad timing. Well, it's not shiny, so nobody missed anything. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, chat. I appreciate it. Listen to me yap about leaks for 3.5 hours. Hatch some cats. Cat not obtained. Game closed. But, yeah. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Y'all know the drill. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Thanks for all of the follows tonight, the raids, and the bits. And yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I will see you guys later. Good night. Bye. No, don't exit OBS. Hit the stop button. Silly booper.